Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Second day out. I feel like I want to talk about the mindset today because, I've been sitting here just thinking like how important, the mind is when it comes to business or anything in life. Right? Me personally, like when I'm not gifted everything, but I'm gifted a good amount of stuff like, this computer or some electronics and whatnot. But as I get older, I grow to realize like, those really ain't the ones that really matter, Like once you get older, maybe you want a car or like a house, something that's sustainable, something that will impact your life greatly. And I sit here to realize that, like, bro, spoiled people, bro. And there's no there is no like exact definition of like spoiled, because like some people abuse it, some people don't. But like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know those people that as soon as they ask for something and it's like 1,000. I don't even know. There's people out there worse than that. They're getting fucking exotic cars at the age of like 16, 17. Here I am. But look, I was with this one girl. I think her Mac or whatever. Never bought one. Not gonna buy one. Don't buy. The Mac had broke. And I guess she asked her dad for one. Got one in 3 days. Mind you, that bitch was $700. I can only dream for some shit like that. So like, I see people take money, blow it, and I know it's not my money. And I know it's like, there's a better way to like use it, like maybe for their life or their background. And I don't know, when is a good time to actually start spending your money? Maybe when you have all your like necessities together, but there's no exact definition. People do whatever they want with money because they find it healing them, Money is the root of all evil. It's the reason why people start business. If we were given everything, I don't think we would be hustling as much. And I feel like people who do start businesses, maybe they're doing it out their own heart. I would do it. Helping people make ads, right? Marketing agencies. So money is a strange topic. And I feel like me personally, like out of my own traits, sometimes I see people blow money instead of like, using it wisely. Some people win the lottery and then waste it all. Or, they constantly have so much money coming in, but like they'll waste it. And then I feel like, not that what they're doing is stupid per se, but to say that could go into like something that could make them profit so that they can spend the money again and again and again. I thought this was a good way to hold it, but I gotta read. I don't know. Maybe it's the entrepreneur mind in me. People take money and waste it or use it wrong, and they could be using it for making more money. And I'm not about to be money hungry. Like if I got $1 billion, I don't even know what to do with that. Like if I have the money, of course, like I'm gonna live the lifestyle, but I don't even know the threshold at which I'll like spend it. Like I might get me like, give me a good car, a good crib, some good eats. But like really, what would I do with it? I don't think it's really crossed my mind, because the only reason that I'm really starting this is for the, profit and the promise of having comfort. I don't know if, maybe you open up an eye, maybe I should start a business instead of wasting my money or like whatnot. But I've been in positions where I would rather save money and starve or hurt myself to save money, because you need money to live, but you can't live without it, so like you gotta like kind of balance that. And I don't think people have enough people, or there's people out there, there's a lot of people out there going through the same stuff, especially with with this new economy in America. People will work a job, pay their bills, and never set money aside to make more money when they can escape that everlasting thing. And I know like not everyone's fit for business, not everyone is going to do business, but like even I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just the mindset. I feel like more people should, my culture of people, my color of people should do that, because we have a lot of crime, and we are born into lower class families. And I think that's what leads us to crime, not the fact of, and influence as well. So I feel like those people should learn how to manipulate money. And that's why I'm creating this channel now, so that people can also learn about money. I can do the same research as a billionaire and tell you the same stuff. But you probably trust a billionaire because he actually did something with it. So I can't blame. I also find myself very jealous and starting to like feel angry, even if it's not mine. Or if someone's, wasting something, And it's not like, it's not like, motherfucker go buy a new skateboard. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. It's like, I wish I had the opportunity. If I wish I had that handout of money. But like, I feel like the only way that I am going to progress or get where I need to be is to go through stuff like this. Then again, not every billionaire, millionaire, or every person that you see on the internet has went through something. Maybe they were given money, gifted into a family, dad or something, maybe an opportunity. And that's the fact, that's the reality of this random life in which we all live and is born into. So the best thing that I can do for myself is to learn how to focus on what I have and to use the best of it. Even if I am rich, I'm still going to encounter problems. Also, now that we are done talking with money, another thing that I wanted to bring up was skill traits. I was watching this business person talk about how like you should be able to realize what you do and what you don't like. I do recommend trying everything, even if you do feel sketchy about it, because you never really know how you feel about it until you do it. I'm a good entrepreneur. I do just about anything other than, cook people food, handle other people food, because I just don't trust myself with that. And even if I did, maybe if I got good at it, maybe if I got comfortable, but I hate cold calling. Oh my God. I started my company. I didn't have any capital. Calling. Eventually, yeah. If I don't go anywhere, eventually I have to do that just to get by. But I feel like with my traits and then with my current capital, I can't just hire someone to cold call for me. My only way to somehow put myself out there is to save some capital and make some ads. Like, I'm really good at, editing. I YouTube for 2 years. I deleted all my videos, of course. It really has taught me how to put myself out there, how to use social media, how to get stuff done. And me taking those skills and now I'm gonna translate it into business. I've been gaming since I was 5, so I'm taking those skills and I'm translating it to business and I'm getting it done. The only thing that I don't really like doing, agency wise, business wise, is cold calling. But I could probably whip up a good fucking advertisement and make sure that everyone prospers. And I feel like everyone should prosper. Anybody that I'm working with should prosper. I do want to go more into research when it comes to how to make ads. I'm thinking about, making this something big for America, because most ad agencies, you only see them overseas. Like, let's think about it. You sit down, name an ad agency off the top of your head that everyone knows, or a business person knows, because it wouldn't be relevant to an average consumer. There's really nothing. And that's kind of the goal that I'm trying to get to. I mean, that's a big ass goal, right? Even if I'm making a couple $1 million, that still doesn't guarantee that everyone knows me. So I'm planning on making a studio, recording, all of that, ensuring that I get my point across. Like, back to skills, it's like I'm realizing what skills that I'm good at. I've tried on stuff that I didn't know or was unsure about, and I realized what skills that I need to put myself in. And even with high school, I took like 5 business classes, 6 business classes. They've given me a lot of traits. So if you're not taking any business classes and you're already done with high school, or you're about to go to high school, please pick up some business classes. If you're in college, pick up some business classes. Those skills add up. Not necessarily as in like the actual learning of it. Like, you can go become an accountant or whatever if you want to learn the formulas. But I recommend going to these places and just picking up the skills, because some of the teachers are actually genuine. Now, not everyone that you find are genuine. Even the gurus on the internet, right? They're trying to always sell you a course, or they're always trying to show you their luxurious lifestyle. But you don't need to be rich to explain or help people. You don't need to do everything to help people. Like, I could go create a course, but at least I'm genuine. And I'll probably be like a Mosey. He made a school thing, and I feel like that's pretty genuine, right? He makes his own software, he hosts it, and he's actually actively doing something on it. You go to those gurus and buy their shit, you just get a bunch of slideshows and information that you really could have just searched up. And I feel like if I do start that, like if I take this YouTube thing and start something like that, then I would really do something like that. And I want to understand business. I want to go through business. I want to go through pain to understand what it truly means to go through a business, so that I could teach other people, hey, this is what to do, this is what not to do. I'm also learning that to not be like everyone else, to be different, to accept that, and to change and to be better. And I'm trying to build my skills as we are now. Since we're still on the topic of skills, I'm trying to build my skills now. I'm trying to say less, trying to go off the top of the mind much more smoothly, even if I am or isn't tired. So really, this is me doing my own skills and practicing myself, so that if I am on a podcast, if I am on my own podcast, someone else's podcast, a YouTube video, a clip, anything, I'm more trustworthy and intelligent. Even there's so many different like ways that people will take what you're saying, even the little bits, and it might make something look scuffy. I really don't know how long this video is about to be, because I'm just going off the top of my head, and I was just sitting in bed like realizing like, hey, this is something on my head. I need to talk about it. I need to help people. This is what I need to do, and here I am doing it right now. I don't want to keep creating videos where it's just me talking. I'll probably add a separate category for that, and then like I'll have edited videos if I am explaining something, so that it is easier for you to understand. But really, this is like a podcast or just a talk. This is like information. If you really are about business, or you really about trying to understand, or just even surround yourself in the mindset of business, it's good to put your head in it, right? If you really want that business stuff, you really want that information, you really want to put that mindset down, you don't need a bunch of pop-ups or a bunch of crazy tech to do that. And I think the only reason I'm really picking up this mic and doing what I got to do is because like high school's ending for me. Life is coming up ahead. Hell, I'm already 18, so I'm really trying to venture into starting my career. I don't want to keep running away from it, because every time I do, it just feels like I'm just sitting in the same place, and stuff like that upsets me a lot. Overall, just growing up and constantly having to sit in the same place, be told, or struggle. And I've been doing this alone. I mean, I do everything alone, really, just trying to figure it out so that I can help others, family, friends, knowledge, whatever. It's good to get into the mindset of things. So we talked about skills. We talked about gurus, the reality of stuff, accepting stuff, the psychology of money, how it affects people. Me personally, you might have different outcomes on the looks of money. Embrace who you are. Understand what your purpose is. What do you like? You come out the womb, you might be around something environmental wise. Now that's what you want to do. And that's the crazy part about it, right? You might see one video, or you might see one image, and then like for some odd reason in the back of your head, when you think about business, it pops up. This is what I like. With that being said, ensure that you understand, money mentally. Understand how it makes you feel. What is your opinion about it? What should you change? What does it really mean? Once you understand money, it becomes simple. It's just about getting it. So that goes into the skills. You got to know your skills. You got to reflect on yourself. Work on what you do like, and what you don't like, you don't have to improve on it. That's why we have other people, and that's why people are so different. Sometimes your skills, it can change about how fast your business grows, and everyone has these roadblocks, right? Some people don't like this, some people don't like that, and that's what stops them sometimes, until they hire someone else to do it, and then business starts running smoothly. So as a CEO, eventually I will hire people to do my job or my skills, or if they're better than me, so be it. Let them do what they gotta do. Let them have the role. They deserve it. So long as you know what the money is, the skills, what you want to do, you take that, you learn until you're ready to do. Sometimes you might have to work with a marketing agency to start, like me, or sometimes you have to work with another person. Maybe it's by chance. You find someone who's willing to give you money as a start. And until you put yourself out there, whether it's family or friends, locals, you don't have to go cold call businesses. I like that. I like, going out local. I like seeing people's faces. So like if I did go advertise my company, I feel like I would just drive to the company themselves. What are they gonna just they just go tell me to fuck up? Hey, so and so, this is what I do. Give me a call if you're thinking about it, and walk away. I feel like people over the phone, they don't take you seriously because they don't have a face, or you're not standing there. And you got to be that threat sometimes, if that's what you like doing. Some people are more comfortable over the phone. I wish. That's the traits and then the skills. So that really changes how good your business does. Just ensure what you know about yourself mentally and the mentality of money. And some good traits to have is to be able to manage. If you're going to be a CEO, you got to be manageable. There's online tests to, test your personality based off of
what would you do in a situation, or maybe some character traits that you would say that you would have? And don't lie. I want you to be 100% genuine when you do those tests. And, for about 3 to 4 years now, I've just been receiving CEO, leader, captain, whatever you want to call it. And, I've already embraced this feature. I've already identified my skills. I already identified who I am. So it's no new evidence to me. So I'm going to take that information and use it to the best of my ability. Hopefully, sooner or later I could build some capital, put myself out there, even more people, and prosper. And then show people how to do the same stuff. So thank you for your time today. I just wanted to talk about, mentality and stuff. I forgot my out. Ensure that you work hard. One day is another day too late. With that being said, remember to stay busy. I'll see you later.